What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bear coming up with that last minute video on the community day that starts today all around the planet. I hope you're having a great day. So just like the heroes in the anime go on amazing adventures, you are the hero of this story, and I am your guide for all things Pokemon Go. So let's go ahead and dive in to this community day. All right. So we're going to go over the day as a whole. And then what we'll do is we'll go into the PvP and PvE of each of these community day Pokemon. So if you don't know, it starts today, Saturday at 2 p.m. goes to 5 p.m. local time. And then on Sunday, it goes from the same time. Cool. Okay, so the things that are noteworthy here for the bonuses, the 2x catch XP if you're not level 50 yet, or even if you are and you're anticipating going to level 60 someday in the future, you want to go ahead and pop those lucky eggs, double Stardust. There's never a better time for lucky eggs and star pieces. Half hatch egg distances, 2x catch candy. We've got 3-hour instance, 3-hour lure modules, and you've got 2 special trades. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. Up front, what you care about is you need to evolve the Pokemon before 9 p.m. The reason why is because you want their community day moves. So make sure that you go ahead and, if you don't remember anything else from the Pokemon that you catch today, the ones that you want to evolve, make sure to evolve them before 9 p.m. We got some special catch backgrounds, which for me is a shrug. I wish they would take that energy that they're pouring into these catch backgrounds and pour them into something else. But, you know, I'm not the product manager of this product. So there you have it. Weird. Okay. So here's the spawns that we got today. Some good ones. We got Bellsprout, Chansey, Goomy, Rowlet, Litten, Bounsweet, Mankey, Ponyta, Galarian Ponyta, Seawaddle, Tynamo, and Poplio. So if you haven't caught these yet, or you missed those community days where you wanted to catch the shiny or the hundo, this is your chance to make up for it. The part I'm most excited about is that for the last 10 minutes of each hour, these Pokemon are going to be spawning more frequently. And of those, Porygon is the one I'm after. Porygon is one of my favorite Pokemon. He's so perfect in his polygonal ways. Those of you that don't know, I'm a software engineer by trade. Porygon helps me with my code frequently. So then we've got the 2-kilometer eggs from the previous year. If you wanted to roll the dice on maybe getting that hundo or that shiny from the previous year, so 2023, you may do so in the form of eggs. Got field research tasks. This is the best way to get hundos, so do these. If you're on the hundo hunt, this is your best bet. So do these rapidly, as fast as you can if you're looking for those hundos. There's various tickets, special research that will award you special rewards. I'll be paying for this because I definitely want those elite TMs. And then make sure to pay attention because there are some additional unpaid researches that will give you evolutionary items. So make sure to pay attention to those free research tasks. If you pay, you get a community day collection challenge, which I definitely recommend. I already did one this morning. And again, it gave me a catch card Rowlet, which could have been very, very high chance of it being a hundo. So definitely I recommend paying for those. So here's the Shinies. Look at them. So good, dude. Here's the Shinies that you could get from the eggs. Again, we're just breezing through this because this could be a 15-minute video. I'm trying to make it like an 8-minute video. All you need to know is that if you evolve the Pokemon before 9 p.m. today or 9 p.m. tomorrow, again, in that window, 2 to 9 p.m., you're definitely going to get those community day moves, and every single Pokemon is better with its community day moves. So do that. You don't need to read through every single community day move. All right, so let's go ahead and, I love these graphics. Let's go ahead and jump into the PvP and the PvE viability of these Pokemon. Today we're going to do it a little bit different. And we're going to go with PvE first. And we're just using raw attack power. I'm going to share my source for finding this information. And I'm looking at raw DPS because in the raids, that's what counts the most. That's the thing that you care about. And so we're going to go with Victory Bell. Victory Bell amongst grass type attackers is rank 34, which is pretty solid. Blissey, rank 137 amongst normal. Kind of a shrug. But Blissey, as you know, is a Pokemon that is really good for holding gems. So that's where we're going to focus for that. Goodra, rank 64. I'm looking over here because I took notes before I started this video. Rank 64 amongst dragon type attackers. Rowlet or Decidueye, rank 14 amongst grass type attackers. Very solid. Definitely want to get yourself a hundo one of those if you can. Litten, which involves an Incineroar, rank 38 amongst fire type attackers. I'm going to say this wrong, but Serena, rank 17 amongst grass type attackers. So Bounce Sweet's evolution, rank 17 amongst grass type attackers. So Annihilate, rank 8 amongst fighting type attackers, which is great. Rapidash, rank 80, kind of a shrug. Galarian Rapidash, rank 21 amongst psychic type attackers, pretty good. Seawaddle, which evolves into Lavini, rank 5 amongst bug type attackers. That's with its Community Day move. And then Electros, rank 22 amongst electric type attackers. Primarina, rank 10 amongst water type attackers. Now, one thing you need to know about this list is I did not include Megas, I did not include Shadows or Primals. You can safely assume that if something has a Mega, like this bag on here, if it has a Mega form, the Mega bag Salamence is just going to beat Goodra. You just can assume that if it's a Mega, definitely want to get a hundo of it for raid purposes. You can assume that a Shadow, if you have a hundo, or even if you don't have a hundo, it's going to do 20% more damage than its counterpart. So you can make those assumptions, no problem. But what I've done for this ranking system, for me, I think it adds clarity to exclude those. Because you can just assume that if it has a Shadow, if it has a Mega, if it is Primal, that yes, it's at the top of the list. It's worth investing resources into. Because at the end of the day, the point of this list is to help you figure out if you want to give something Stardust or Candy. All right, so let's hop into PvP here. We're going to use PvP Poke. We're ranking it by overall. Victory Bell, rank 78 in the Great League, pretty good. And then we've got Blissey, rank 702. Again, we're not worried about the Great League for Blissey because Blissey is a gem holder. Goodra, rank 46 in the Great League. I've seen this thing do some work with that Thunder Punch. It's definitely worth getting yourself a PvP Great League roll of it. Decidueye, rank 172, kind of a shrug. You might be able to make that work under certain conditions, but there are some better options out there. Incineroar, rank 365 in the Great League. Nothing impressive. Serena, again, I'm probably saying that wrong, but rank 633, not that great. Primeape, rank 4, and absolutely incredible in the Great League. If you haven't got one yet, you definitely need to get a Primeape for the Great League. It's magnificent. Annihilate, also a strong contender, rank 39. Next, we got Rapidash and Galarian Rapidash, both in the 200s for the Great League. Not that great. Lavini, 128 in the Great League as far as bugs, as far as overall, sorry. So, not that great. 470 Electros in the Great League, again, not that great. We got 325 ranked Primarina in the Great League. I've seen this thing shine in the Ultra and Master League more so than the Great League, as we'll soon see. And then we got Typhlosion, 103. This thing with Thunder Punch, again, has been, and that Incinerate has been doing some work in the Great League. So I run into that thing all the time. Even though it's at 103, I still think it's worth getting a Great League roll for. So we're going to run through it again, this time with the Ultra League. So we've got one rank 161 for the Ultra League for Victory Bell. Not that great. And I already know that Blissey is not that great in the Ultra League. Again, it's a gem defender, so you're going for that hundo. Next up, we got Goodra, rank 66 in the Ultra League. Solid numbers. So you want to get yourself an Ultra League Goodra with that Thunder Punch as well. Decidueye, rank 77 in the Ultra League. That's pretty good. Next up, we got in the Ultra League Incineroar, rank 113. I have ran into this a handful of times. It's never threatened me much, so I'm not really worried about it for the Ultra League. Next up, we have Serena, which is rank 455 in the Ultra League. Rank 2 in the Ultra League for Primeape. Let's go, dude. Get yourself a Great League and Ultra League Primeape. And then Annihilate in the Ultra League, solid at 27. Try to get yourself one of those too. Again, the reason why is because one knows Karate Chop, one knows Counter. So with a move adjustment, which will probably take place in the future, those could easily reverse positions. All right, so next up we got Ultra League for Rapidash, rank 88 for the Kanto Rapidash. That's pretty solid, especially if you use it as a sweeper towards the end of the match. That wild charge is very aggressive and does a great job of wiping out a team once your opponent has used up all their shields. Rapidash Galarian, rank 262 for the Ultra League, not that great. Then we got Leavanny, 122 in the Ultra League, bit of a shrug there. And then Electros in the Ultra League, it's thinking rank 369. And then after that, we got Primarina, 193 in the Ultra League. And then in the Master League, rank 63. So Primarina can do some work in the Master League. It's tanky. It's got that fairy typing, which is fantastic against a lot of those dragon types. You want to get yourself a Master League Poplio if you can. A hundo, rather. And then Typhlosion, rank 71 in the Ultra League. Fantastic. So it's really good in the Ultra League. That's where I see it the most, honestly. I'm curious about his Master League rankings. Yeah, not that great in the Master League. There's other better options like Ho-Ho and things like that. All right, so what we just did is we ran through the PvE and PvP rankings of these Pokemon. There we go. So to summarize, for PvE, there's several good choices in here. I think Victory Bell is great. Decidueye, I'm looking over here because I got my notes up here. So for PvE, for attackers, we got grass types, Victory Bell, Decidueye. Incineroar is rank 38. I think you can make that work. Serena is rank 17. Annihilate rank 8. Galarian Rapidash rank 21 amongst psychic types. Leavanny rank 5 amongst bugs. And so those are all solid choices. Primarina rank 10 amongst water type attackers. I'm not going to explain to you again about megas or ultras, or sorry, megas or shadows or primals. We're going to quit talking about that and just say that that's the summary for PvE. For PvP, you're looking at Victory Bell. I've seen it before. Goodra's a great one. Decidueye, maybe in the Ultra League. Mankey, definitely. Get yourself a Primeape for both leagues, for Great and Ultra, and then get yourself an Annihilate for Great and Ultra. So focus on that Mankey if you're looking for some PvP. Kanto, you could argue for the Ultra League, Kanto Ponyta, and Poplio for the Master League. So that's the summary for PvP. Oh, and Typhlosion for PvP as well. I think it's going to be a really, really good one. Oh my gosh, and I forgot Beldum. Beldum is fantastic in the Master League, one of the best steel types. So go ahead and get yourself a hundo Beldum if you haven't already. Try your best. All right, so that summarizes PvP and PvE. Now, another thing to consider is that because it's double candy, you're going to want to make sure that you've got your correct Pokemon of choice Mega Evolved. Some suggestions that I have are Mega Slowbro for that Primarina, because you need a hundo of it, so you need lots of candy. And then another good choice would be Mega Venusaur, because there's more grass types than the other typings. So Mega Venusaur would be a good choice there if you're looking to maximize your candy results. Other than that, make sure that your everything's cleared out and you're ready to go. I know I'm going to be doing that today with my friend and my son. We're going to go out and have a good time. I hope this video wasn't too long, and I hope that added some value for you. Just scroll back to the summaries if you need that. I think that that's going to be where you can focus and get the most. And for those of you who have not watched my videos before, the best way to get hundos is through field research, raids, and finally, the best way is through trading with a best friend. So make sure you've got your friend ranking as high as possible and do your 100 trades. That's going to be the best way to get hundos of a Pokemon. So I hope that you guys have a great time out there. I know I'm going to be having a blast catching Pokemon left and right. And that's it. Love you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.